ultimate guide to planning your wedding guest list. There's a unique feeling of excitement when we think about celebrating our big day with the people who matter to us. We want to share with them our happiness and love. What better way to do this than by creating a guest list of friends and family we want to see on our wedding? Hey! Fancy an ongoing supply of essential news, must-see resources and 100% free tips and ideas for couples around the world that are planning to exchange I-dos soon? Too easy. Just take a quick moment to subscribe and click the bell icon. And I promise, you'll never miss out again. As exciting as it may seem, making our guest list can be frustrating, not to mention a delicate decision. Who should you invite? Who doesn't make the cut in the guest list? To help ease your guest list woes, we've come up with useful tips on planning your wedding guest list. Decide what type of wedding you want. Before you start making your guest list, you need to decide on the type of wedding that you want along with the finances that you are willing to handle. Decide whether you want it to be a big bash or small and intimate, held locally or a destination, peak or off-season, exclusive to adults or free to tag the kids, buffet or sit-down dinner. Once you have made up your mind on these factors, you can start determining your budget and the number of guests that you can have in your list. Have a sit-down discussion on how you'll divide up the list. Whether you're paying solely for the wedding or the parents and family from both sides are contributing financially, it's still a good idea to gather families together and discuss about the guest list to avoid awkward surprises. Before you start spending, decide on things that you'd like to negotiate for and those that you need to decline. Traditionally, the wedding couple decides on half the guest list while each set of parents can decide on a quarter of the guest list. Suppose you're inviting 200 guests. As a couple, you can invite 100 people out of the total number in the guest list. The bride's parents can invite 50 while the groom's parents can also invite 50. For a drama-free approach, it's best to divide the list evenly among 3 parties. Invite your A list but keep your B list within reach. Your A list consists of guests that must be in your wedding, such as your family and close friends. For you, not having these people at your wedding is totally unimaginable. These guests are the ones who'll receive your first round of invitations. Your B list consists of people you still want to be on your big day, which means you also need to consider the names seriously, which should be arranged in order of importance. Once you start receiving RSVPs, you may replace those who declined with the names from your B list and start sending a new round of invites. Keep your guest list organized. Take note of addresses, RSVPs, received gifts, shower invites, rehearsal dinner participants, and more. Assign a number to each guest and indicate the corresponding number at the back of the RSVP card. When someone sends it back, you can easily track who's coming to your wedding and who has declined the invitation. Another way to organize your list is by using the color coding system. Label each code into your family, your fiancé's family, co-workers, hometown friends, distant relatives, and college friends. Assign a color code to everything. This way, you can easily figure out if someone was left out by mistake. Also, color coding can save you a lot of time when you need to finalize the seating arrangement. Sending +1 invitations. Your wedding budget can be a deciding factor on allowing your guests to bring a date to the party. There are some situations when sending a +1 invitation can be acceptable. If one of your guests is in your bridal party, is engaged, or has been with a partner for years, by all means give them a +1. To make your solo guests feel less lonely or awkward, assign a singles table where they can mingle and still have a great time. There you have it. Use these tips to make your planning on the guest list fuzz-free as well as guilt-free. What other tips on planning can you add to the list? Let us know by hitting the comment box below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.